ado, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing a reading for the week of January 7th through the 13th. So welcome in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you could do that right now, I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. I'm going to be pulling the overarching energy today from the Sacred Rebels deck. If you want to purchase this deck, you want to donate to the channel, or you want my contact information, that is in the description box below. At the end of this reading, I'll actually be reading a little bit of the card that we pull for your overarching energy. So be sure to stay to the end if you want to hear a little bit more about that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, resonates, doesn't resonate, kind of anything at all, please leave them in the comment section. I will be checking those comments out throughout the month. Without further ado, let's get into this reading. Gemini. What do we have for our Geminis here? Okay. Heaven sent. Gemini. So, you undoubtedly are a blessing to the people in your life right now. And undoubtedly somebody is coming in that is going to be a blessing to you. So somebody is sent directly from heaven. There's a gift coming in. So this could be a gift of money, a gift of love, a gift of inspiration, a gift of passion. Really doesn't matter. But this is the energy of coming in from heaven. The number on this card is 33. 33 breaks down to 6. 6 in the tarot is also the Lover's card, which is you. Interesting energy here. Lovers has to do with choices. So heaven sent. Let's see where we go. Gemini. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. You are showing up underneath the deck. Lover's card. So your energy is overarching. Right underneath Heaven Sent 33 breaks down to 6. So there you are, Gemini. Lovers, choices. This could be a relationship that, an intimate relationship that is heaven sent. This can be a platonic relationship, friendships, a new job or a business, reconciliation with a family member, sort of really anything at all, but showing up right there, smack dab in the middle. In the recent past, we have the 8 of Pentacles. This has to do with divine work being done. In the recent past, there does show up a need to sort of drop some burdens, or somebody is carrying around a lot of burdens, possibly around some secrets that aren't being told. This also has to do with deep emotion. As new things come in for you, Gemini, I'm really, this energy of the 8 of Pentacles, the work that you're doing, this could also be the work that you had to do in the past. So if this has to do with like a new job, if you're working on a new relationship, or you have been working on a new relationship, you've been working on a relationship that you've been in a while, kind of whatever the case is, it's important that the secrets from the past don't make their way in to the new thing. So make sure you're doing the work. The new thing is anything today, right? So we're talking about the recent past, and as we move into the present, realize that the present is sort of today. So there are some secrets here. There's some things that aren't being said. The moon can also mean like deception and sort of things like that. It doesn't always have to be. Moon can also be like deep emotion. It can be just not being clear, right? This could also have to do with the moon cycle. So the last full moon could be in terms of timing when these things were going on. But lots of burdens being carried around, perhaps in the past that were dropped, or that are being carried into the present. In the present, we have the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and Temperance. Okay, we got Sag energy here, also Pisces here in the recent past. So we have the 2 of Swords. There's a stalemate here in the present. The need to make a choice. Choices is coming up strong here, Gemini. We have choice. Choices is the Lovers, also something that's meant there, and choices around a stalemate. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, this person is standing with swords, and they're just like, meh, meh. I don't want to make a decision. In the present, there is a need to make a decision, perhaps around some heartache that occurred that you're still recovering from. This is what I talk about in the past. If you're even hiding or holding back the fact that you've been heartbroken, or, oftentimes when we move into new situations, particularly in love, I don't know if this is a love reading or not, Gemini, but again, you're showing up here. We oftentimes, out of respect for our new people, we don't really want to talk about the heartache that we've experienced in the past. And it is a very moderate thing to do. We have Sag energy here. This is about balance. This is about moderation. This is about living life the center way instead of living on the extremes. However, hiding pain is also an extreme. So just keep that in mind, Gemini, as you move forward. In the near future, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. So I don't know if you took care of somebody financially. The Queen of Pentacles gives me very nurturing energy, nurturing in the way of making sure somebody's fed, making sure somebody is clothed, making sure that the work that's being done is about nurturing. So in the near future, I see you moving back into this nurturing energy, Gemini. And I see perhaps a message coming in. The 8 of Wands in this first week of January has come in. Usually this is like a message or something that's moving really fast, but the energy I get now with this 8 of Wands is more the energy of fast movement. So you may be trying to hold somebody back, or something's moving very fast and it's forcing you to be defensive. I think this is in regards to whatever you are resting and recovering from. You're trying to live life in a little bit more moderation. Just make sure you're communicating that, Gemini. It's very important to communicate things that are going on in your head. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. It's just super important to communicate the things that are going on in your head, especially when you are holding things back, when you're saying, I have to slow this down, it's moving too fast. I potentially, I've come from a situation where I had to nurture. This is not about airing your dirty laundry. It's just about saying, the reason why I don't want to say X is X. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe don't. We'll see. But that is the energy that I'm getting for you, Gemini. Let's see. I do want to see more about this moon energy showing up in the recent past. What are the secrets? What's going on with this moon energy? 8 of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, and the Fool. So somebody wants to take a leap of faith. But I think somebody is ignoring the fact that somebody hasn't stepped out of being held back, right? There's this energy of somebody is holding themselves back from experiencing a lot of passion, from letting themselves experience a lot of passion, letting themselves be curious about a lot of passion. And there's this leap of faith that is being taken without clearing up this energy of this holding back. So if somebody held back in the past and it was never discussed, I would just figure out how to get it out in the open if you can. Because this is a secret that will carry on. This is the energy of a secret that will carry on. Again, just you don't have to air your dirty laundry. You just have to say, I felt like I've really been holding back. in the past, or in the past I held back, and I know I did that. I'm not really quite comfortable with sharing why I held back, or I really don't know why I held back, but that did indeed happen. That sort of energy. Let's see what's going on. What burdens? 10 of Wands. There's burdens in the recent past. What are these burdens? 8 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles. So the burdens have to do with, there's been a focus on work. You've been able to, I think maybe you wanted things to move fast in the past, and then you were like, okay, well, I'm holding myself back from that. And now that things are moving fast, or things are going to move fast in the near future, you're sort of like switching things up. I do see there's a focus on work, and there's also a focus on, again, this Queen of Pentacles energy of needing to nurture, or feeling like you might need to nurture, possibly somebody that's hard at work. I don't know who that's for, but somebody that's hard at work, really kind of doing the work to bring the money in. There's a need to nurture that person, and this is bringing up some burdens here. I do want to see about these choices in the present. What choices does Gemini have in the present? 3 of Cups, Judgment in reverse, 7 of Wands. So this could have to do with the third party situation. It's very possible. Somebody is very defensive here, and they don't, and right now in the present, this week, they don't want judgment around this situation. They don't want to feel judged, but this could have to do with the third party. This also could have to do with just like any third party, right? Family. This could have to do with cheating. I'm not sure, but like third parties, oftentimes, you know, the things that we get in our head about are just the way that people spend time with other people, and somebody is feeling the need to defend why they spent their time with other people. This could be friends, right? Spending time with the boys, spending time with the girls, right? But there's some judgment here around that, and somebody feels very unable to make even a decision between where they spend their time and why they spend their time. Temperance is showing up here. Some clarity around the moderation that is taking place at this time. 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. Whew. So this has to do with an ending. So somebody may have felt stabbed in the back. This is a new situation, so a new relationship. If you got stabbed in the back in the past, or if you stabbed somebody back in the back in the past, or you're carrying burdens into this new situation, there's a need to like really moderate that behavior, really take a step back and say, like, do I want to bring this stuff into this new situation? Wow. Okay, Gemini. Let's clarify the 8 of Wands coming in. So something's moving in fast. I want to know what it is. Near future. Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Cups in reverse. Somebody, yeah, 7 of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant. So this has to do with a commitment that's coming in. The Wheel of Fortune is sort of turning and saying, like, this is fated. So this is like good karma, good fated, and somebody is turning away from all the options that they have. I do want to look into the 8 of Wands. I want to see the outcome of this situation. Lots of energy moving in towards a new situation here. So I do want to clarify that in the extended. I'm going to set that aside before I go into the extended. Can't speak anymore. I do want to read a little bit of the Heaven Sent card. Again, crazy reading so far, Gemini. 33 breaks down to 6. So this is you showing up in this situation. Just as we receive gifts in the physical world through the thoughtfulness of others to acknowledge how much we mean to them, so too we receive gifts on other levels, including the spiritual level. Through the thoughtfulness of others, to acknowledge how we mean to them, so too we receive gifts on other levels. So there's somebody sending you a lot of love here, Gemini. Somebody is sending you lots and lots of love. And it's manifesting in beautiful ways, even ways that you can't necessarily see. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to continue on in the extended. There is a link in the description box below to that. If I don't see you over there, I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.